Hi, this is Joshua Crawford, Managing Director of the recruiting firm PROPRIUS. Welcome to Get Hired Secrets. For daily tips and tricks, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Get Hired Secrets. You know, I get asked all the time, how far back should I go on my resume? And it's a great question. One of the biggest concerns in creating a resume has to do with your professional experience. Before you begin your resume, consider the following questions. What is your career objective? Are you changing careers or looking for professional growth? What experience have you had so far that will help in meeting your professional goals? To get started in developing your resume, list all of your previous experience in, of course, chronological order, starting with your latest job on a piece of paper. List the dates of your employment, your job title, the full company name, and the location of your employment as well. Now consider just how much experience you have had. In recent years, it has become more commonplace to change jobs more frequently and not build your career in just one place. As such, it is possible that someone with 10 years of professional experience following college has already had over 3 jobs. That doesn't mean all that much to include on a resume, right? You know, consider someone with 30 years of experience. It is important to set limits on what you include and what you can freely exclude on your resume under your professional experience. Ideally, your resume should not exceed 2 pages. Depending on the types of jobs you have held and your responsibilities, having only 2 pages doesn't account for a lot of space, especially in a 30-year career. The best practice for listing your experience is not to exceed the most recent 5 jobs you have held. Now again, keep in mind the length of the resume when you're deciding on the number of jobs that you will list as well. You know, if your last 5 jobs and their accompanying responsibilities will take over 1 page alone, then consider narrowing the experience down to the 3 most recent positions you've held. Also consider the time you spent at each organization that you have worked for. You know, list up to the last 10 or 15 years of experience. It's not necessary to list every job you've ever had to showcase your qualifications and your years of experience. If you have a long professional career, focus on the last 3 to 5 jobs, but use the profile or summary at the beginning of the resume to highlight the number of years you have spent working, or the number of years you have spent in a certain industry acquiring specific skills. When listing your experience, it's important that you do so in chronological order without skipping any of the jobs that you've ever held. While you may feel that certain jobs are not particularly complementary to your current career objectives, you should not avoid listing them on your resume. Work on highlighting the responsibilities that are transferable across various industries. Leaving any unexplained gaps in your work history will raise questions by your potential employer. Thus, don't create those gaps on your resume by listing your experience out of order or by skipping jobs that you've had. Finally, make sure that your cover letter accounts for any additional qualifications that you would bring or like to bring to the attention of your potential employer that you didn't include in your resume. Your resume should be concise, well written, and sell you as the best candidate for the job. Just remember that it is quality over quantity that counts. For more tips, tricks, and training, check out gethiredsecrets.com. Again, that's gethiredsecrets.com. Be safe, be healthy, and be blessed.